Tonight, Laura and I are going to go over and do roast pork from the cutting of the large half loin pork that we cut, made beautiful pork chops. We're doing tonight 893 grams of roast pork. We're doing this on the rotisserie, our new double action emerald roaster. It's beautiful. It does air frying, it does grilling, it does rotisserie. So many different ways you can heat food. We've done sweet potato fries, we've done regular fries. Those videos will be up shortly. And we put in the forks. Tom, no whip it. Take whip it outside. Laura.
Fine.
Take him and whip it outside. It's my lovely wife, Laura. And we want to get it equal and pierce it in. Then we'll do the other side. Flip this one over a little bit so we can even it out because it's going to go on the rotisserie. Okay. And now we'll tighten everything down. Here we put in our roast on the rotisserie, and it's going to roast up at 375 for about 33 minutes. We left the fat, look at that beautiful roast. We left the fat on one side and it's self-basted. It's just absolutely beautiful in about 30 minutes. Look at these beautiful Brussels sprouts that we got at our local market. The vegetables at our local market, the price is great and they are just beautiful. We're going to cut them and clean them up. The way that we cut them and clean them up is we cut off the bottom, peel away any leaves that show any brown marks, get a little deeper, and there's a beautiful Brussels sprout. Look at these beautiful Brussels sprouts, all cleaned up. At our local market, we were able to pick these. These were loose, and I could pick the ones that I wanted that showed the best. Much better than buying it in a packet and never knowing if there's some of them that are spoiled. Now we're going to quarter them and put them into the boiling water for about 4 minutes. Quartering Brussels sprouts are easy. Just come down one of the veins. And again. And cut them again, and then down the vein, and across, and across, and continue until they're all done. Now that the Brussels sprouts are all quartered, they're going to go into boiling water for about 4 minutes. Check them with a fork to make sure that they're soft. Now that our Brussels sprouts are done, approximately 6 minutes, pierces with the fork. Now we're going to put in some of our homemade butter. I'll give you, all of our viewers, a treat. In the next few days, we'll be doing our homemade butter out of beautiful heavy whipping cream. And we'll move the butter around. Then a little pink Himalayan salt. And a tinge of pepper. I'll move them around. Now for an extra treat, we're going to make some freeze-dried mashed potatoes with spinach that, if you can see, was done on 4/21/24 of this year. We have our own freeze dryer, and this could last 20-25 years. But we love it. We make a lot of it, and then it's very easy once we are ready to go. We vacuum seal our mashed potatoes. Did you hear that swish? And then, it smells delicious. And into a little bit of the water from the Brussels sprouts and a little of the pork juice. We're putting in initially about 6, let's say 7 scoops. Give it a little bit more. That's 8 scoops, and that's pretty much enough. Laura, could you vacuum seal this for me? So we have 8 scoops going into the Brussels sprout water and a bit of butter. There's been already butter and sour cream in the mashed potatoes, but look how beautiful they come around. And we did this 4 months ago and would be good for 20-25 years just to whip up some mashed potatoes. So we'll let that rehydrate and reconstitute, but look how nice it's coming out already. It'll just steam up on its own. And already it's delicious. Now, as our oil gets hot, we're going to put in some beautiful slices of Gala apple. Let that begin to cook down. Give our pan a little flip to get the oil all over the apples. We'll add a little bit of cinnamon. Give it another flip. Ooh, I wish you could smell that. Just absolutely delicious. And a teaspoon of sugar. For that we're going to add, here I go making a mess. About a tablespoon of brown sugar, another tab of our homemade butter, Look at the way that's browning. Just beautiful. So here we begin to slice the pork. Beautiful and tender. Look at that. Nice and juicy. Now time to put things together. First we're going to add our beautiful apples. Then we're going to slide in. Look at that beautiful pork. Just nice and tender. Slightly undercooked so that we can heat it up in the sauce. Just we'll leave that for a minute or two and get nice finished up. Mashed potatoes are getting warm. We're just going to let them thicken up just a little bit more on the heat as they finalize and get ready. Delicious. Okay, and we're ready to serve. First, our beautiful mashed potatoes with spinach and fresh Brussels sprouts. Mashed potatoes were freeze-dried, vacuum sealed. They were made approximately 4 months ago, and they are just wonderful. The Brussels sprouts were all fresh from a local market. Look at our beautiful pork with fresh apples, scale of apples, and a beautiful gravy. A little gravy on the Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes to kick it all together. And look how beautiful. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe, because we cook like this every night. So we'll help you save money, eat very healthy, and enjoy life. Have a good night, and thank you for watching.